All right, thanks for tuning in today's weekly check-in. I'm joined by women's basketball head coach Kerry Cremeans. And Kerry, you guys are coming off tough road loss, but let's talk about the first half of that game because it was pretty well played game, really intense.
Absolutely. It was, when you go against an opponent like Utah from the Pac-12 and, they're a tough opponent and on the road, but those are teams that we want to play. You learn so much from those kind of games, regardless of the outcome. But how we played them in the first half is how now we just need to put two halves together. We pretty much played about a 28, 30-minute game against them. And granted, they had big size, 6'4" and 6'6", and that did wear us down in those final 7-8 minutes of the game. But to play the way that we did, now you complete that for 40 minutes, it's going to be nice to see.
Yeah, and so we saw really good contributions from all of our freshmen, except for Toya Bryant. Obviously, she's out for the season with an injury. But they looked really good in that first half, even in that second half. So are you pleasantly surprised?
Oh, absolutely. It's, the three freshmen and even the three sophomores, they're surrounded by veterans. And I think that gives them so much comfort on the court to know what we're doing. But they played with great confidence. They were hitting big shots. Alicia stepped in and had 5 rebounds and 5 points. And so just really, and we were pounding the ball inside to Jesse, and JP came right in to back up Paige at the point. And just, like I said, they just played with great confidence.
Now, you mentioned Paige. She had a pretty complete game, I would say, in her first real kind of start there at point guard. Talk about her performance.
Just overall as a team, we had 12 turnovers as a team, and that's excellent, being on the road, first game against Utah, with Paige starting, and just handled their defensive pressure well. And offensively, boy, she was just on the attack, not afraid to take the ball inside to 6'6" and finish some strong layups and got to the free throw line. And just really proud of how powerful she played with her first start at Utah.
Okay, so the Pioneers take on Wyoming tomorrow night here at Magnus Arena. Let's talk about them. What can you tell us about them? Have you started scouting them already?
Oh gosh, we have. Boy, just the coaching staff, we're way ahead. Even prior to playing the Utah game, we're getting ready for the Wyoming game, and we had an excellent practice this morning. Wyoming is a very disciplined team. They have great shooters on the outside. They have a young point guard, but she is speedy, quick. Both point guards that they play are speedy, quick. So we could look to see them push the ball some in transition to hit their wide open 3-point shooters. So we really have to extend our defense and cover their 3-point shooters. I think that's something that you'll really see in this Wyoming team.
And then let's jump ahead. I know we don't like to do that, but we've got Air Force on the road this coming weekend. So Front Range rivalry gets going real quick, real early in this season. Talk about Air Force.
They're a scrappy team. They're always have traditionally been known as a scrappy team. Even last year when we played them, it's physical. That's what you can expect from this Air Force team. They're just gritty and grinders and just really like to get after you and make the game as physical as they can.
All right, well, thanks, Coach. Thanks for joining me. And tune in later on this week for more DU Weekly Check-In with more coaches.